Context does not make prompts longer. It makes guesses smaller. Monday recap in 3 quick parts. On Monday I introduced context as the third ORCO element. When you leave context out, the model invents a world to work inside. World gives you a fast way to fill that gap. Where? Obstacles, reality, leverage, dynamics. Reflection on challenge 1. Healthcare. If you rewrote the patient follow-up with world, you probably noticed something important. The emotional register of the output changed, not because you told it to be warmer, because you described the actual situation. A 40-minute wait with no outcome is different from a double booking. A long-term patient with 3 family members is a different risk than a first-time visitor. Those facts change what the model should prioritize. The strongest context upgrade for healthcare communication is usually 2 things. What actually happened, not just scheduling failure, what the relationship stakes are. That combination tells the model how much care to take. Reflection on challenge 2. Manufacturing. Shift handoff notes are a great use case for the obstacles and reality elements. The standard prompt gets a generic handoff format. The contextual prompt gets a handoff that actually addresses the current shift situation. For a parts shortage, you need the model to know what part is missing, what lines are affected, what workarounds exist, what the next shift cannot change, and what they can. Without that, the output is a template. With that, it is a usable operating note. The best upgrade here is to include what the next shift needs to decide, not just what happened. Reflection on challenge 3. Legal ops. Legal ops is where the dynamics element earns its weight. A contract summary for a neutral internal review is one thing. A contract summary for a tense stakeholder session, where 2 departments disagreed about scope, is something else entirely. When you add the political dynamics, the model shifts. It knows to flag ambiguous clauses more prominently. It knows to separate agreed and disputed items. It knows to write for quick scanning, not careful reading. The tip here is simple. Tell the model who is in the room and what they are worried about. That one sentence often does more work than 3 extra paragraphs of background. Tips and tricks from this week. First, do not confuse context with backstory. You do not need to explain the company history. You need to describe the situation right now. Second, start with obstacles and reality if you have to pick 2. Those 2 elements close the most guessing gaps. Third, for high-stakes communication, always add dynamics. Who is reading this matters as much as what the message says. Fourth, if you notice the model is producing generic output even with a strong objective and role, the missing layer is almost always context. CTA. Take 1 prompt from this week. Add at least 2 world elements. Notice what changes. Next Monday, I will bring ORC together as a combined stack and show you what the 80% upgrade actually looks like in practice.